Hi, it's Matt here from Digital Matter, and today I'll be taking you through maximising the performance of our battery-powered devices, focusing in particular on GPS accuracy and battery life. So there's a few elements that contribute to why our devices perform so well. Every component on our devices has been carefully selected based on an evaluation of the power profile of each component. So essentially our hardware, we use the best and lowest power profile components available. And on top of that, we've put a lot of work into our smart firmware features and settings, which you can manage and control through our device management platform. So looking first into the firmware, an important part of the story is our adaptive tracking modes. So all of our devices are fitted with accelerometers currently. And this is a really low power way for us to work out if the device is on the move or not. We don't have to keep checking the GPS. The accelerometer doesn't draw a lot of current. So what it means is you can get the right information when you need it. There's not a lot of benefit in updating the position of a stationary asset every 20 minutes because it's not moving much. You don't get much more information. So most of our devices by default, will update every 12 hours while stationary. And then when they start going on the move, they'll get a fix every 2 minutes and upload this to the server every 30. And we can decide to go into a trip based on if the GPS detects we're actually moving, if there's vibration, maybe if we're stationary on a pump or a generator, we want to start recording that. And also we can purely just update, twice a day or even at 9 AM and 5 PM if we like. What I discussed before was just the defaults, but you can see here there's plenty of options to really let you fine tune what you need to meet your reporting rate, your battery life, and even your data requirements. So another quite important factor is the GNSS aiding data that our devices use. So basically the important thing here is with this data we can get fixes faster, and that means we spend less time running the GPS, which boosts the battery life. Another smart feature we've got here, which I think saves quite a massive amount of energy in poor signal. Poor signal conditions can really work against us and use a lot of extra energy. And most devices, well, pretty much any device will give you this GPS fix timeout that you see here. For just try for 60 seconds, and if you can't get a fix, give up, because we do have to try for some amount of time. But we're a lot smarter than that in terms of our advanced timeouts. So you need 4 satellites to get a 3D fix. And what we work on is if we don't see a single one after 20 seconds, well, we're probably in a basement or in a car park or undercover, and even if we kept trying, that wouldn't help. So we just quit a bit early after 20 seconds, and this actually can save a pretty massive amount of energy. On top of that, we've got all these accuracy parameters available. We can tweak the balance here between accuracy and battery life. If we run the GPS a bit longer and a bit harder, we can refine the position and get a bit more accuracy out of it. But equally, if we want the best battery life and within 20-30 meters is good enough, which it is for many applications, if we just want to know what site we're on or even what side of the country we're on, we can just wake up, get a near enough position or a reasonably accurate one, and then go straight back to sleep. You can see here if we want to prioritize position accuracy versus fixed time. Once you've got these settings applied, we get quite a lot of rich statistics which you can use to monitor your performance, and from there take any corrective action if you need. Here we're showing how many successful fixes we're getting, how many failures, and importantly the time, because this is how long we've got the GPS running for to try and get a fix. And you can see in the failed fixes here, we've run it for quite a while due to the poor signal, searching for satellites for no benefit there. But the smart timeout has really cut that down. It would be a lot worse without that. And this device, we'd probably go and look at either tweaking some settings or in reality, taking it outdoors, I think it's my device that's been sitting on my desk with no windows or anything in the middle of the office. So yeah, if you'd like to speak to us, our details are there, and documentation and guides on how to configure all the parameters I've shown are available on our support site, support.digitalmatter.com. Thanks.